It's a very, very sad day for all of us. When people live, we take it for granted. And somebody like Lataji is not just a singer, not just an icon. I think part of a soul, part of a consciousness of India, Indianness, Hindustani music, Urdu poetry, Hindi poetry, Bengali, and so many other languages she sang. And this void is going to remain forever for all of us. And in my experience with her, it goes back to my dad, who I believe who passed away when I was very young. I had a picture of her near his bed, so you'd wake up with her face and get inspired to go to the recordings. So it starts there. Coming to me, I was so lucky to record a few songs with her, sing along with her, be a part of a show where I learned probably one of the most important things about performing on stage. I never taken my singing seriously because I've always imagined myself as a composer and a musician. And when the few songs which I've composed for her, after the rehearsals at 4 p.m., she would go to this room, sit with her assistant and start singing that very slowly, every lyric clearly. And then I just passed that set and said, is that her practicing for the show? And that one incident changed my life. And so then every show I go, I would just go off and put the tampura and practice, get the warm-ups and done every lyric coming out, the way it comes out, the intention behind the song. One day I was just speaking to her and she said, you know, those days, Naushad Saab used to make us come for 11 days for rehearsal. I said, how long do you take? I said, no, I would learn it immediately, but still he will insist that we go for this 11 days rehearsal. And then you understand the depth of each song has so much of investment of time, love, spirituality, passion. And I think for the younger generation, am I the younger generation? I don't know yet. I think it's so important to lean into something so deeply, believe in it, give it all, not expecting any returns. This is the kind of thing which I probably learned from one of the last pillars of last century's legacy of Indian music. The void, when I think about it, it's like a huge void is going to happen. Even though we have the wealth of her songs, I think not having her physically is a void which is going to be very difficult to fill in. I know that there are hundreds and thousands of singers who got inspired by our songs and who are singing and probably taking it much further in their own way. But still, I think the impact, the foundation which that generation of us, along with Rafi Saab, Kishore Da, Manade, all the legends, Shakil Saab, Naushad Saab, SP, Burman, Sali Chaudhary, and all those legends, I think is something which I really value for the rest of my life. All we can do is just celebrate and learn from this legend who's left us. God bless us all.